You have depth, you have layers to you. It's so cool to look different, and it's so cool to like multiple things, to not keep yourself in a box. Who wants to be in a box? I need space. Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to my channel. There is just so much construction going on outside of my house that I really hope that when I watch this video back, the mic hasn't caught up any of it. Today, we are talking about becoming your own beauty standard. This is one of my favorite topics because it's what's helped me truly cultivate inner confidence. I think, especially if you're a woman, we just go through our day to day subconsciously trying to fit in with society's beauty standards. It's almost like every day there's a new aesthetic dropping, or maybe a new makeup product that's going around that everybody must have. It's like the typical, if you are a tomboy, then you are expected to like almost boyish things. Or maybe you're hyper feminine and you like taking care of your hair and you like painting your nails. Or maybe you like dressing with flowy fabrics that aren't so tight on your skin. People might be taken aback by your love for video games. Or maybe you collect toy cars. If you like pink and bows and bears, I'm referencing myself by the way, then you must be childish and you must be naive and you must not know any life experience. When in reality, the color pink and bows and bears don't have any labels on them. It's people who give them the labels. We as a collective love to live within aesthetics, not knowing that we are an aesthetic. I love many things. I see beauty in multiple aesthetics, but I don't just limit myself to just one. I like simple makeup just like I like full beats. I like dainty jewelry just as much as I like my chunky hoops. I love sweet, warm, musky scents as well as I like floral. And I don't limit myself, I do them both. I ask myself, how do I want to feel today? And I embody it. Sometimes, just for funsies, I like to make a collage of all the things that I like, my favorite colors, my favorite shows, my favorite characters from movies, my favorite symbols, my favorite flowers, and I just make an entire collage and I look at it all together and I just find it so beautiful. Sometimes I'll even put it as my wallpaper just to kind of remember who I am. You can make a collage as well. You know how fun it is to just go on Pinterest and find aesthetically pleasing photos that you feel like represents yourself. I love rainy weather, so you know what I do? I just go on Pinterest, I type rainy weather, and I find the one that resonates more with me. I feel like if I was a season, I would be summer, a rainy summer, because it's such a warm embrace and it's inviting, but it's also pouring because I'm very emotional also. There is beauty in uniqueness. There is beauty in every single crevice of this universe. Make that collage and watch how cool and cute and pretty and whatever. Look at how cool you are. You have depth. You have layers to you. It's so cool to look different, and it's so cool to like multiple things, to not keep yourself in a box. Who wants to be in a box? I need space. Discover your insecurities and ask yourself where they came from, because sometimes our insecurities aren't even our own. From the day that we are born to 5 years old, our brains are like sponges. They absorb everything. We are very easily influenced and we just take in everything that everybody gives us. It's only once we start becoming one with our peers and observing the world around us that we start to pick up on these social cues. Because our brains are still so brand new, and like I said, it's like a sponge, we absorb everything. So when we are around certain people, we adapt to their interests or we adapt to their mannerisms. And over time, we are just a collection of everyone we've ever met. And within that collection, we have insecurities. We don't just absorb the good stuff, unfortunately. So, really think about your insecurities. Really think about the parts of you that you do not like. Think about not only where it came from, but think about when you think you developed this insecurity. Maybe you're insecure about your acne, or maybe you're insecure about your eyes being too small, or maybe you're insecure about your smile. Think about where the guilt hides in your body when you think about this insecurity. Is it in your heart or your chest? Is it maybe your stomach? Look at flowers. Everybody has a favorite flower. Think about your favorite flower. There are many, but you probably have a favorite one. And if you put 5 people in the same room, they might all name a different one. Let's say the flower you chose were lilies. You love lilies, and they bring out a feeling in you when you receive them that no other flower can maybe give you. But somebody else will look at your flower choice and be like, maybe because they prefer the smell roses give them. Or maybe they think that the inside of the lily looks a little weird. And the big question I ask you now is, what does that mean about the lily? Is it a beautiful flower or is it not? That's a trick question because it says nothing about the lily, because the lily is just a flower. It was once a seed that was planted into the ground, grew up as a weed, and then turned into a beautiful flower. That's it. That's all it is. It's us humans who give it the meaning. It's us humans who determine what's beautiful and what isn't. That's why some find lilies one of the most beautiful flowers ever, while others might think they're mediocre. So, if we're the ones to determine what we think beauty is and isn't, why do you choose to believe that you aren't beautiful? If there's beauty in everything and anything, and beauty is subjective, why do you believe that beauty is everywhere but where you are? Because here's the truth: people will tell you that criticism or insults are just a reflection of the person that is giving it to you. But it's for that exact reason that compliments don't mean anything either. Because we grow up determining what beauty is on our own through our own life experiences and our own lens and perception of this life, people don't view you as you are. People view you as they are. They view you through what they think is beautiful and what is not. And opinions are not facts either. We learn this in school. So if somebody doesn't find you attractive, it doesn't make you unattractive. It just means you aren't attractive to their idea of what attractive looks like. Our imperfections is not only what makes us us, but it's also what makes us beautiful because it tells us a backstory. The backstory that there's beauty in imperfection. I think I like vintage and antique stuff for that reason. Going to the thrift store and seeing maybe house decor or room decor that isn't so new and so shiny helps me think of how well loved and well used that was, and it just makes me want to get it because I want to have that feeling as well. I want to have that little antique in my bedroom and look at it and think, you aren't shiny and you aren't the newest thing, but that's why I like you. That's why I think you're adorable and why I want to purchase more of you. Like that one trend on TikTok that's like, well, I like mine's a little off center. Don't tell anyone your insecurities. Instead, I want you to show them off more. Don't hide them. That way, nobody can hurt you with what has already hurt you and that you decided will never get to hurt you again. People who prioritize their looks too much in the sense that they're always hyper fixated on what they look like in another person's eye or just making assumptions of people based off of what they look like are often very shallow people. Just for reference, I used to get picked on for my acne because I've always had acne prone skin and really bad acne. It's only recently that my skin has started clearing up and getting better, but even then, and I've never really let it get to me because there's always something better to be worried about. I mean, I never looked in the mirror and totally hated myself because of my temporary breakouts. I knew eventually my skin would get better and I didn't really attach it to who I was. It was like even with my acne, I was able to look in the mirror and see past my face. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't see a girl who had really bad breakouts. I saw a girl who was loyal and kind and a good daughter and a good friend, a good sister. And the only reason they felt the need to point it out or make me feel sorry or bad because I had acne is because if they had it, that's how they would feel about themselves. It's true what they say that people who pick apart your appearance are just projecting their own priorities and insecurities. My acne was never going to be the reason I stopped pursuing my dreams or make new friends or be a good future partner. It was never going to stop me. It's not going to stop me. And it shouldn't stop you despite any of your insecurities. Sometimes when I feel stressed or overwhelmed, I like to compare my problems to the size of the universe, to the size of the earth. Because you're telling me the earth is changing seasons and I'm worried about what I looked like in a picture where I was off guard. Your body is continuously fighting to keep you alive as we speak, and you're worried that you may not have enough curves, that it's going to ruin our lives, that you're ugly. Our beauty is not captured in stop motion. Our beauty is captured through our laughter, through our ability to listen to somebody talk about the things they love, even though we have no idea what they're talking about. It's when you stop yourself from watching a show that you think is interesting so that you can watch it with somebody you love and not finish it unless it's with them. That, my love, is what makes up your beauty. It's what makes you you and overall beautiful. Ending off on that wonderful note, we have made it to the end of the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will happily see you in my next one. Bye bye.